Hello, Sagittarius. My name is Jade. I'm coming to you with a message for the lunar eclipse this month. I hope that you are doing well. I want this message, it is my desire that this message meets you in a good standing and good light. What we will be discussing today is our emotions and doing our best to maintain them without corrupting them or manipulating them in any way. That is what this lunar eclipse resembles. It gives us a calling to see things as they are and not as we choose to see them. It makes things more rash. If we have a lot of pent up anger, it makes things more vulnerable. It makes us more vulnerable if we have an open existence, an open heart. What will we be seeing today? What I'm going to be doing is marrying the etheric realm with the physical realm. So what I do is I read past energies, present energies, and future energies for you in both of these environments. So to get started, let's go ahead and talk about your past. In this present world, what I see is Nine of Wands. The decisions that we make to discern whether or not we remain a part of specific duties or habits. We like to think about the relevance that something may have. That is what the Nine of Wands talks about. Our duties, things that we've set out to accomplish, our goals, and deciding whether or not that this is the right proper moment to continue on with these things. That is what is depicted in the Nine of Wands. So that's in your past. We see what needs to be done and discern whether or not it's something we need to complete. Now, what we understand is these things may be intrinsic, like with Sagittarius energy, these things might be so intrinsic to who we are, and we understand how they open the world to us. Because in your present, we're seeing the world, in your past, we're seeing the world in the etheric realm. So these are lessons, like more or less boundaries and morals that you have solidified into your existence. This is something that is taking place presently and currently and in your past. You've decided to make these decisions and make them a part of who you are. So what I'm seeing is in your present, the Knight of Swords in the physical realm. So we have an idea of where we get our information from. Now we know who to trust and how to discern how we make our decisions based on the advice of these people. So this is going to be something that is important to remember in the future part of this reading, but I want to continue to touch on the past. So it's like this may be a religious relationship that you have with God. This could be a spiritual relationship that you have with a teacher. This could be a moral philosophy that you have discovered and enlightened yourself to. Those are the three things that this could be. This way of life has been cultivated and nurtured from a specific source, whether it be God, our teachers, or our higher self. That is going to be something that we need to identify with and acknowledge, simply because I see strength in reversed for your present in the etheric realm. And what this is saying is that we sometimes might lose a little bit of our present agency in these things because we look to these sources of information or guidance in place of our own desire. I hope that makes sense. Like we make decisions not because it's a decision that we want to make, but it's a decision that we know is morally right, because we've been told these things. But we need to understand and identify with these things so that we can ground them in. So this work that needs to be done is understanding your choice in the matter so that you can calm your fear whenever it does arise. I see this strength in your present in the etheric realm. It was in reversed, but I'm talking about how this can manifest positively when it's upright. So what the strength card represents is us being able to tame our fears when they come up. And if it's like if we are fearful, sometimes we forget to remember the lessons that were taught to us in the past. So that's what we were trying to remember in this discussion. Um, be mindful of that. Understand that you have a choice in these matters. It's not something that is held accountable to you. You have free will. So don't make light of it, but don't forget the things that you've learned in your past, because it looks like it's been something that's been beneficial to you. So I would say continue to remember these things, honor your teachers, honor your boundaries, um, give thanks to your higher self, and give thanks to you for making the decisions to be on the path that you're on right now. Um, with your future, I see the Magician in reversed. So with the Magician in reversed, he talks about um, manifesting I was gonna say source, manifesting a environment, or manifesting a you may be writing a book or doing a documentary, or it's like you trust this source that you're getting information on, and you trust them so much that you're willing to put your future into their hands. And that is something that we can do with our free will. I don't want to encourage you to step away from that if it's something that is good for you, in this world. So since the Magician is in reverse, it's like you're willing to let this person make decisions for you and present you with an opportunity to cultivate a life for yourself, that is beneficial to you and fulfilling. Um, I I have the Justice in reverse in your etheric realm. So Sagittarius, this may not be something that relates to your entire life, and I'm not saying you're giving your entire life away by making these decisions, with your free will. It's like in this certain area of your life, maybe this resonates with you in a smaller aspect, um, in a smaller realm of influence, is what I mean by that. Um, so remember the decisions that you make and why you make them, and trust your intuition. When I see justice in reverse, it means that it's like justice is already being done. There's no need to. I think the message that is coming from here is to not let somebody else someone else's opinion manipulate the decisions that you are making, because you have made them already in a specific light with a specific intention to do what is right for your future, what you know is to be right. And if someone comes in, and let's say that this even describes the relationship that you have with your parents. Like someone comes in and says, like, you need to be an adult and not let them rule your life anymore. Um, it's like that's not their place. It's not like they need to relinquish. It's not like they're calling you to relinquish any relationships that you've cultivated already. Because you already know that they're healthy for you. And this could be a friend, like someone saying that you shouldn't be this person's friend for reasons X, Y, and Z, but you have A, B, C, D of reasons why you should remain friends with this person. So it's like don't corrupt the knowledge that you have with tedious information, false information, rumors. Sometimes these things can be true. They don't have to just be like rumors and false information, because it could be like, well, this person wasn't nice to me. And it's like, well, that's all right. They weren't nice to you. You don't have to be friends with them, but I am friends with them for a reason. Um, I study this topic for a reason. Um, I do X, Y, and Z for a specific reason. That's what the main message that I'm getting for you, Sagittarius. And just remember, the past in your etheric world described how the world is open to you. You still have the freedom to make decisions to go anywhere in life, no matter what the case is. So that's what I'm getting for you. Um, I hope that you enjoyed the message. If you have anything that you would like to add or give context to, leave a comment down below. And if you want to see more of this content in the future, give me a like, subscribe. That allows you to see content in the future. And I hope that you will remain well and that you will trust your intuition. Take care, okay?